Endometriosis is a really common condition that isn't talked about enough. It's good to be aware of it and to care about it so that you can spot the signs early and seek help if you need to. You might also have a friend that has endometriosis, so it can be really useful to learn more about their experience, and that in turn might bring you closer together. So first, a bit of background. Before we explain endometriosis, it can be useful to know a little bit of the anatomy behind it. The uterus is a triangle-ish shaped organ inside the pelvis, and it has 3 layers. The innermost layer is the endometrium, and you can remember this by remembering that endo means inside. The next layer is the myometrium. Myo means muscle, so this is the muscular layer of the uterus, and this is responsible for contracting during your period to break down and clear out the inner lining. And then finally we have the outermost layer, which is the perimetrium. Peri means around, so this is a lining around the uterus. So what is endometriosis? Well, in the build-up to your period, the endometrium lining thickens, and then when your period starts, the endometrium breaks itself down and sheds itself. This leaves the body through the vagina as period blood, and this whole process is controlled by your hormones. In endometriosis, there's endometrial tissue growing in places that it shouldn't be, so it can be growing on the surface of the ovaries, the bowel, and the bladder. And this endometrial tissue responds to hormones in the same way as the endometrium in the uterus does. So in the build-up to your period, it thickens, and then when your period starts, it breaks down. However, because this endometrial tissue isn't inside the uterus, it can't leave the body through the vagina like a normal period does, and instead it becomes really inflamed, which is really painful. And then once that inflammation settles down, it forms scar tissue, and this whole cycle repeats itself every single month, which can make periods really painful. So how to know if you have it? Symptoms vary a lot between individuals, and some people can have no symptoms at all, while other people have periods so painful that it can stop them from doing their day-to-day activities. If you think your period is really affecting your day-to-day life or your mental health, then you should speak to your GP about this to see if you have endometriosis. If you do have it, try not to worry, because there's so many things that your GP can do to help you manage it. And finally, remember that 1 in 10 people have endometriosis, so you're not alone at all.